in my Medicare every night. I mean every night, even Saturdays and Sundays. Regularly. Alright? I haven't been to the Aboriginal Centre in Canberra since I protested there about the illegal kidnapping of my son, stolen generation. And no, he wasn't taken, he was stolen. He had no lawyer in court. It's illegal. I had no lawyer in court. I was refused representation. I've got the paperwork proving it. Okay? And then when I paid 20 grand, when I got the money and I paid 20 grand, they backed out because I proved that the fucking Vos held a trial without a lawyer for my son. His main witness was a psychiatrist who he'd ordered welfare to see me and get a report, 2 hours ain't a report. Okay? Now, he done a report out of that 2 hours and I made him record the session. Right? Vos would not let, or Vos or the magistrate that was there would not let him play it. Right? I had him on the stand for 6 hours. I embarrassed him. He ended up saying that I can't tell you anything more about this without seeing this person more. Right? That was 7 months after they'd murdered my daughter. Right? 3 months later, go back to court. No lawyer again for my son. No lawyer for me. Make's ain't there. Right, her mummies. Welfare, Stan Ross. DCP nurse, fucking so-called lawyer. Right, no lawyer for my son. Magistrate rules me severe mental illness. With no evidence. And a psychiatrist actually saying different. Right? Year earlier, he'd ordered them to do reunification with me and to get a very good psychiatric evaluation. I said I'd go into a mental institution in 2 weeks and get a full psychiatric evaluation. No. I had to pay for the psychiatrist. They just refused. Killed me daughter. Stood up in court, said, mother's too far gone on drugs to have the 4-year-old. 6 days later, they had a brand new baby. Right? Okay, so 16 years I've been fighting. Right? I grew up hard. Very hard. Chainsaw at 16. Died, cricket bat. 27, home invasion. Hit in the back of the head, 1987. Car hit me off the road. They can't explain how I'm alive. They can't explain how I'm walking. Right? But they drug and bash me because they think there's only 3 wheels on their car because their calculator says so. Only 3 wheels on their car. Same way as people thought the world was flat. They're flat worlders. Right? Psychiatrists need to have an open mind, and they don't. Their mind is so closed and so focused on prescribing you the most expensive medication there is, because everything's run by pharmaceutical companies. Right? There needs to be an audit into pharmaceutical companies and how much they pay to the government for re-election fees. Right? It's crap. Drugs are given is crap. Right? And the prices they're given, crap. Okay, they only stopped the 2 drugs I use, Valium and Panadol. Valium to slow down the flow of the neutrons. It's a beta blocker. Right? It slows down the flow of my neutrons. I've got ADHD. I've got scarring on my brain because when I went to hospital for this, right, and we're talking 14 titanium plates and 27 screws. My face was sitting back in a centimetre because he fucked up putting it back together, and he left a dead 1 centimetre ball, a marble, in my head of dead brain matter. Okay? 6 weeks I was supposed to be in intensive care. 6 days I was out. They let me out after 6 days. I went to my GP, right, who I had been seeing for years. Same medication, right? Now he just happens to be the head of the drug clinics in Australia's worst area. Mandurah, where they brought in that card for the doll and shit, you know. Okay, that's where my son is. It's where my ex comes from. It's where her mother sold her to, you know, all the locals, yeah. And after welfare ran me out of town because I was helping another young 10-year-old who had ADHD and was having really bad time at Pinjarra School, and the principal will tell you I was doing a really good job. He hit himself in the head with a brick in front of him because he was having a fucking moment, because I locked him in his room because he got suspended for throwing a computer at a teacher, and fuck it, he was going to do schoolwork. Alright? You don't throw a computer at a teacher and get home and go riding out on your BMX. You do your schoolwork. I sat him down and made him... I wrote down a timetable for him, and I made him copy it. That's all he had to do. Had to copy it 5 times. Okay, but he didn't like being told, no. But, you know, but welfare wouldn't do anything. They came, because we were begging to get him to see a psychiatrist, and yeah, they were already involved. So yeah, they came, they saw him hit in the head, and they took him down, bought him lunch, brought him back, and told me he could do whatever he wanted in my house, and I wasn't going to lock him in the bedroom. And I said, like, fuck to them. Right? This is just after I'd kicked my missus out for taking drugs, and we were seeing our son 4 hours a week, unsupervised. I kicked her out because she got on drugs, heroin, she got on worse, and I wasn't allowed to see my son. Beth Aubrey, Tracy Goddard. No, read the fucking documents, right? It's all there, right? It's covered all the way up top. Christian Porter, Attorney General for Australia, covered up for the corrupt cops. My ex-mother, my sister-in-law, who stole my son, so she didn't have to work. Her brother, head of internal affairs. Half the family have all been convicted for drug dealing and drug trafficking, yeah, and the other half are all cops. And Lindsay is a fucking corrupt cop from Morley CIB. He used to work with the Fox. Right, didn't want my son to grow up around that. He's 16 in a few weeks. This Disability Royal Commission is a wank. Right? Just like the last one. Fucking nothing. Right? My government superannuation robbed me of millions. I proved it. I'm brilliant at mathematics. Fucking I understand Tesla, Da Vinci, fucking Newton. I won't say bloody Edison, because he stole his fucking work off fucking from the patent office. But, yeah, brain damage. They can't lift that brain damage there, you know. It done alright until 2013, and truck pulled out in front of me and I hit it and in my car because I'd just gone to the job agency, and no, not to get a job, I was hiring people in my business, my landscaping business, you know. And I was giving a young couple a lift to Holmes West because she was pregnant, you know. I didn't know them, so witnesses, you know, everything like that. SGIO, best insurance company in Australia, right? Rest, they're all fucking wankers, right? SGIO, and I've done insurance work for 20-30 years, right? SGIO are the best, right? And I won't just say that because I work for them, well, cool. Okay, well, that's beside the point of the issue. This Royal Commission is bogus, right? The Scott Morrison is a lying dog cunt, right? So's Hill, right? The Minister for Mental Health, okay? I came to Adelaide on a doctor's note, breaking bail because I bashed my father for hitting my son with a belt, right? Because nobody in WA would do it. Not do it, bash him, you know. I believe in the law. I tried for 14 months to get it done, but unfortunately, I'm an alcoholic. My mother was supplying me since I was 13, and she was the one that let my father tie me to a tree and whip me with a belt, and that's what the scars on my back are from. But anyway, and a lot worse. But, welfare knew about it and they didn't charge him, they just stopped him from going up and seeing his cousins, but it's a nightmare of a story. I come to Australia to go into a mental institution, right, to lodge a court claim here, because if I'm living here I can live a court claim here, and I was going to lodge a claim, and I was going to hand custody over to his grandfather, David Twinek, who is a retired mental health nurse in Port Lincoln, right? They ran him off like they tried to run me off when his daughter was born. Only difference is I got balls. Right? I wasn't going to let my son get away. Yeah. And then there was Chev. 2 months pregnant she was. Right? I'm working. She's doing good. Fucking everything. We got nursery set up. Named baby Chev. 4 months pregnant. Welfare, innit? Every day. Fuck! She had that baby then, so we can take it as soon as born. Now, before I was with her, okay, 2 years, just before I got with her, I was in Melbourne. I was working bouncer St Kilda. I was sparring with Mark Hall, a top level Taekwondo world champion. Alright? I had to leave Melbourne because I wouldn't lie about fucking Essendon football fucking team breaking someone's nose at the Mount Buller nightclub. I wouldn't lie on the security register. I've raised children all my life. I've raised my own sister since I was 6 years old. The first thing I wanted to do was hunt and kill for food because my parents were drinking it. We come from Grenada. Broke. But anyway, I've got over a terabyte of recorded evidence, right? There is nowhere in Australia that helps mental health. All they do is they push the drugs for the pharmaceutical companies, right? They make up the lies to do whatever. They use it. I'm in court at the moment. I used a Supreme Court precedent in a magistrate's court, right, proving the police had committed a crime, pulling me over. Anything after that is inadmissible in court. The Supreme Court precedent says so. Right? The officer of legal services here, Christian or Christopher Boundary, got on the radio April, May in 2017. Police are only allowed to pull you over is if they're directing traffic because there's traffic work, right? They can see your car's defective, or you're breaking the law, or they know you're breaking the law, right? Everybody in government has known I've had a broken back, I've locked in jail. I was on an interim treatment order when Royal Adelaide Hospital told me to call someone that cared and gave me my phone back. I had no one. I called Lifeline 4 times begging for help for my broken back. Went to Glenside for 10 days, put an application in with SACAT after 72 hours, because that's all they're allowed to hold you for. SACAT lost it for a week. Right? But as soon as they, and I went off about that, and as soon as they got it back, I got released without seeing a doctor. I got released into police custody. There was a social worker sitting there, 2 police officers, one of them was Holmes. They were recording it. I said, I will not have anybody speak for me. I will know the law. Right? And I did recall that because of the drugs they gave me, I'm allergic to. Right? And I wasn't delusional, I wasn't lying, I was telling the truth. My son got kidnapped, my children are dead. I got expelled from university for proving they've been teaching the wrong mathematics for 30 years. And to this day, psychiatrists still call me delusional and want to drug me up with all these antipsychotics, $200-300 a box, Mind you, Microsoft and about half of China now have changed their calculators to what I've been getting bashed for 10 years. Right? I can't get out of bed for 3 years. I've had everything robbed off me. The police have helped it. I've been assaulted 3 times, 2 aggravated home invasions by my landlord, another one by a caravan park by a drunk woman up in caravan park, up in Millmerran. I called the police, right, and my hair was a lot longer then, right, and she hit me, right, and then she's coming for another punch, and as I said, I've done martial arts. I just grabbed her hair and leg swept her and put her on her ass. The female bitch cop in Millmerran said she can charge me for assault. Right? This is the same one that drove me down to the hospital in Toowoomba to get an x-ray on my ankle because the local doctor at Millmerran decided the same thing. He wanted to try me on antipsychotics because I must be a liar because the stolen generation stopped. Well, it fucking hasn't. I've got the evidence to prove it. My son is 16 in a couple fucking weeks. He was illegally stolen at 5 months old. And people wonder why I've got a mental problem. They wonder why Mr. fucking Little ran off the road with his kids in the car. Right? I'll go ring Beyond Blue. That's a good idea. Why don't you do that? Read the pamphlet carefully. Look on the back page. You've got to be under 25. The Prime Minister's office told me to go and see Aboriginal legal rights. They're the ones that help the pigs, corrupt pigs, set me up and put me in jail because I dobbed on the highest corrupt pigs in Western Australia. And I didn't tell it all. I only told a little bit, right? Enough for me to be able to be a dad. Losing out and spoken for 3 years. I bring welfare, don't return calls or anything, and she's telling me I heard your voice. And at Christmas, when they locked me up illegally, they didn't secure any of my property at the backpackers. Everything got stolen, including the 2 suitcases of original documents. But please, 2 suitcases of original documents means sweet F.A. I've got 100 suitcases of fucking documents right here. Right? Welfare in Western Australia. If there's a complaint, if they do something wrong, 1 person and 1 secretary part-time, Ray and a woman, right? I have got a letter from the psychiatrist the day before I had my back broken saying my son was being abused in custody. Not 1 lawyer in Australia will represent me. Not 1 politician will help me. Not 1 doctor will give me medication. I've had to break the law and go out and buy it on the street. So I can be coherent. I mean, this is pretty good for, you know, I can repair this a lot better because I know more about neurology and biochemistry than any of these idiot doctors, alright? And, yeah, well, they're idiots, they're fucking morons, alright? They're nothing but drug pushers who think they're gods. They make up stories, they lie, and I can prove that. Check my medical record, check all my documents. They all say I am a drug addict. I smoke dope, yeah. But they're not talking about dope. They're talking about methamphetamine. For a start, amphetamines in Australia, less than 5% of it's meth. Right, because that's an extra process in making it and they just want to make money. Right? But 15 years I always went for tests. Always. And I hand myself in for them. Yeah, they never asked for them, but I'd go there regularly. Always passed. And I'm not allowed to see my son. My ex, she doesn't pass and she gets to see him. I've got to work in my children's card. Then she's got a VRO to stay away. And this is disability in Australia. Right? Run into the back of the truck with the car, SGIO, 5 weeks paid me off. Truck pulled out in front of me. And then the guy that works for fucking Harley Fresh took off. I'm calm. Mate, what's the driver's license number and everything like that, the only way I caught him was a plate. He was in a big bloody truck, and there was roadworks in Bunbury. And in his deposition to the police, he said he was going east. But he said he was in front of me. Funny, I was going north. And so there's only one word in a statement that fucks up everything. And I'll take the highest marble on that one. Right? Because the Australian government are trying to conquer me. Not colonise me. They want me to get on my knees and suck their fucking dick and kiss their ass. And I won't. Never. Right? 6 weeks into jail, they found out that my back was broken. Badly. They told me I had arthritis. They then knew the charges were fraudulent. The judge knew, the magistrate knew, my lawyers, the Aboriginal Legal Rights Movement, Matthew, Megan and Amanda all knew that it was illegal, bogus charges, and it was there to terrorise me. The kid that held his daughter up, they got shot Hindley Street, 2017, Christmas, right? Okay, Damien?